Everyone praises compound interest, but most people sabotage it before it even starts without realizing it. They're saving, investing, doing everything right, but making small mistakes that drain their future wealth. It's like pouring water into a bucket with a hole. No matter how much you add, it never fills up. The real difference between the wealthy and everyone else? Simple habits, not secret strategies. Today, I'll reveal the 3 biggest compounding killers and exactly how to fix them. Grab a notepad, hit like, and let's dive in. The first and most common mistake? Interrupting your compounding too early. People start investing, but when life happens, a new car, a market dip, or a tempting gadget, they pull their money out, thinking they'll put it back later. But later rarely comes. Compounding is an exponential curve, not a straight line. The first years feel slow, almost pointless. That's when most people quit. Imagine planting a tree and chopping it down before it bears fruit. That's what early withdrawal does to your investments. Let's look at the numbers. Invest $100 a month for 30 years at 8%. You'll have about $150,000. But if you pull out after 15 years, you only get $30,000. You lose the explosive growth of the final years. The real magic happens in the second half. By pulling out early, you trade decades of growth for a quick small win. The solution? Automate your investments. Set up an automatic transfer right after payday. Treat it like a bill to your future self. And stop checking your account all the time. Compounding is boring by design. The less you look, the less you'll be tempted to tinker or panic. Remove emotion from the process. Automation handles discipline. Not looking handles fear. Your job is to set the plan and get out of the way. Let your money tree grow. Remember, that money isn't for today, it's for your future self. Touching it now is stealing from your future at a huge cost. Build the habit of letting your money work for you, uninterrupted. The most successful investors aren't the smartest. They're the most patient and disciplined. Set a clear goal for your investments. A strong why makes it easier to resist temptation. Withdrawing early resets the clock and forfeits the most powerful phase of growth. Automate, ignore, and let compounding do its thing. One day, you'll check your account and see that boring has turned into unbelievable. Trust the process, it's worked for generations. The only thing that can ruin it is you. Don't be the variable that kills your wealth. Set it, forget it, and let the 8th wonder of the world work for you. This is the simplest, most effective financial advice you'll ever get. Don't chop down your money tree before it bears fruit. Stay the course, and your future self will thank you. Let's move to mistake number 2. Ready? The second compounding killer: chasing high-risk, get-rich-quick schemes. Social media hypes overnight millionaires, making slow and steady investing seem boring. But gambling on meme stocks or crypto isn't investing. It's betting on luck, not value. The world's wealthiest, like Warren Buffett, built fortunes by being patient, not by gambling. Most people who chase hype lose their principal and all the future growth it could have generated. Lose $5,000 on a risky bet. And you're not just out $5,000, you're out the $50,000 or $100,000 it could have become. It's a double loss. Your seed capital and decades of compounding. The temptation is real, but remember, you only see the winners online, not the thousands who lost everything. The fix? Stick to proven long-term vehicles, like low-cost index funds or ETFs. Bet on the whole market, not a single rocket ship. If you must speculate, limit it to 1 to 5% of your portfolio, your Vegas money. Be ready to lose it all. Take any lucky profits and move them into your core, boring investments. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. The slow, steady path wins. Don't let FOMO derail your future. Survivorship bias is real. The financial industry profits from your activity and excitement. But inactivity, buying, holding, and waiting, is your secret weapon. Next time you feel the urge to gamble, look at a long-term chart of the S&P 500. That steady climb is your goal. Don't trade predictable growth for a risky thrill. Your mission: get on base over and over until you win the game. Ignore the noise, stick to the plan, let compounding do the heavy lifting. Now let's talk about the third mistake that quietly kills your wealth. Ready for the final compounding killer? The third silent wealth killer? Inconsistent investing. Skipping months or investing only when you feel like it destroys momentum. Compounding needs 2 things: time and a steady supply of fuel. Treating investing as an afterthought, using leftovers, means you'll rarely invest at all. Consistency is key. Dollar cost averaging, investing a fixed amount regularly, lets you buy more when prices are low and less when they're high, smoothing out your returns. Most people do the opposite. They invest when markets are hot and stop when they're scared, buying high and selling low. Let's compare. Person A invests $100 every month, rain or shine. Person B invests sporadically, even if the total is the same over 30 years. Person A ends up with more, because consistency lets compounding work its magic. The solution? Set up auto transfers for every payday. Make investing non-negotiable, like rent or your phone bill. Pay yourself first. The moment your paycheck arrives, a portion goes straight to your investments, automatically. Out of sight, out of mind. This removes emotion, forgetfulness, and temptation. Every paycheck, your financial foundation grows stronger. It may not feel like much at first, but every dollar is a soldier fighting for your financial freedom. Inconsistent investing is like cutting off your army's supplies. The battle is lost before it begins. The wealthy aren't smarter, they're masters of habit and automation. They build systems that work for them so they don't have to rely on willpower. Your task: set up that automatic transfer today, not tomorrow, right now. Start with an amount you can stick to, even if it's small. You can always increase it later. Once the system is in place, you've conquered one of the biggest hurdles to wealth. You've replaced emotion with automation. That's how you build a compounding engine that works 24/7 for life. Consistency turns compounding from theory into reality. Don't let inconsistency rob you of your future. Build the habit, automate the process, and let your wealth grow. Now, let's wrap it all up with a simple game plan. Here's how you put it all together. Here's your 3-step game plan to protect your wealth. First, pick a compounding vehicle you trust, like an index fund or robo-advisor, and stick with it. Second, automate your investments from every paycheck. Consistency is non-negotiable. Third, never touch your gains. Think of your account as a money tree for your future, not a piggy bank for today. Which of these mistakes have you made? Be honest, share in the comments. What's one step you'll take today to fix it? Maybe it's setting up auto-investing or unfollowing hype accounts. Let's hold each other accountable. If you're serious about building real wealth, subscribe and share this with someone who needs it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Your future self will thank you.